Hey guys, welcome back. So we're going to be starting from scratch. As you guys may know, this is the part 2 of the video. We're going to be talking about 2 different applications. The first application we're going to be discussing is Alpaca. So let's get a new browser going and I'll show you guys what Alpaca is. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just open up your Google Chrome browser and type in Alpaca. There you go. So then we have sponsored results. I hate these, but this is how Google makes their bread. You can't hate on them, but you have to hide the sponsored results most of the time to get to it. Just make sure you're going to Alpaca Markets. And then here is where you actually start. I'm actually just going to click the first one here. So as you guys could tell, what is Alpaca? It's just a quick stock, options, and crypto trading account, which you're going to either get 2 options. You're going to get a trading account or a brokerage account. In this scenario, we're going to be creating a trading account because that's what we're going to be doing, is creating a trading AI bot. So this is what we're going to be using, is Alpaca. If you don't have an account, please come here where you have to create the account. All right, your Paul tax. So you create the name. Make sure you type your first legal name. I actually typed in all my details, created my account already. Make sure you're a human being. It just gives you quick validation. And once you create your account, you're going to have to verify through your email. And the way that the email looks, it looks like this. Once you get to your Gmail account, it's going to actually give you a verification email. Once you confirm this, you just go back and it says, great, you verified your email. Wonderful. This is my email. I already have an account set up, so I'm just going to show you what your application prompt looks like and how this actually initial screen looks like. So we're going to start from here again. So if you guys already have your email account, wonderful. You're going to put in your email and then your password. Great. So what is MFA? I discussed this in the original video. This is multi-factoring authentication. Most of us, we got an authenticator app. What is an authenticator app? It gives you a live code, which works every 15 to 20 seconds. You're generating a live code. If you haven't set that up, please set that up in your account by scanning the QR code. And if you don't have that code and you already generated, please use your recovery key. If you lost that, then I think you will have to reach out to Alpaca themselves to see what you can do further. All right, great. So I'm going to go into my authenticator app and then just get my Alpaca code, and it changes every 15 seconds. So I don't even care if you guys look at it. I'm going to log in. It's just a quick way to validate your account because you need your phone. You also need your account, and that's how you actually get access. Now, when you're at the actual account, you guys could see this is the intro dashboard. I've already set up a paper trading account. What is a paper trading account? This is a simulated paper trail account, and where you're not actually having real money. This is not something that you're gonna lose on. This is just practice. Practice makes perfect. AI bots are not perfect, so we're gonna use a paper trail account. I highly recommend. I'm not a financial advisor. I wanna make sure that I'm only doing this for educational purposes. The next thing we're gonna do is go to your home account. And as you can see, you have different accounts here. If you have another individual live trading account, you're going to see that you have a brokerage account. And then in this case, I have an account which is called Tax Alpaca Simulation 1 or Sim 1. Actually create new paper accounts, as many as you please. So you can have $1 million. And this is what I'm just going to show you here live, how you create a quick account. And then here's where you set the funds. It looks like it doesn't allow you $1 billion. So that makes sense, right? So it only allows you $1 million. So today we're just gonna become paper account millionaires. So let's do that really quick. All right, so as you could tell, it logged me out, but then it logged me back in, and I am officially in my paper account. As you could tell, I have one with $1,000 and then I have one with $1 million. I just wanted to show you guys how that works really quick. Now, here's the next step, and I want to be really specific on what an API is. I think this is really crucial for all of us to know. If you guys don't know the terminology of what an API is, before we connect Claude to Alpaca, there's one term you need to lock in: API, Application Programming Interface. An API is simply a bridge between 2 programs. Your app sends a request,
The API carries it to a server. The server sends back a response. That's the whole thing. Here's the analogy I always use. You're at a restaurant. You don't walk into the kitchen yourself, right? You tell the waiter what you want. The waiter goes to the kitchen, gets your food, and brings it back to you. The API is the waiter. It takes your request, delivers it, and brings back exactly what you asked for without you ever needing to see what's happening behind the scenes. Now here's where it gets real for us. In our setup, Claude is the customer, Alpaca is the kitchen, and the API key, that's what gets Claude through the door. It's your digital handshake. It tells Alpaca, Claude has permission to send commands on my behalf. No key, no access, no trade. We're generating that key right now.
So the first thing we're gonna do is just click on this plus new paper account. I'm gonna show you guys live how to generate a new one. Make sure you do not type in the sign like that, because it's not gonna go through with the money sign. So make sure you only type in numbers, and also commas will not work. If you type in commas, it's going to tell you, don't do that. So please make sure you only type in a number. And you can be really detailed with this. You can give it like 7777, and that's great. I think we're just going to keep it under 1,000, just really quick, just to show you guys the account. Save. It's going to log you out of your account for security purposes, which is fine. Just log back in. All right, so I don't need to do the authenticator the second time, but if we drop down here, as you guys can tell, I have two different accounts. I have SIM1 and SIM2. That's rather confusing. So what I'm gonna do is go to my account manager, and then as you guys can see, we have the APIs here listed and also the nicknames. I want the second one, which I created, is on the top. So the newest account is always gonna be on the top. So you can go here for the first account and press delete. Wonderful. So now we've deleted that account, and we're gonna go back home to see the dashboard. Here we go. We have $777, which is wonderful. And then the top portion here, you have your time frames, which is 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, and then all total. So on the right side here, you can either buy or sell in dollars or shares, the day, and just a bunch of other details, which we'll get into later. So obviously there's no positions, no recent orders. So we're gonna actually test this for the first time ever. And the way you do that now is we're gonna actually do an API key generation. So in order for us to generate the API key, you're gonna have to scroll down, and you're gonna have to go to generate new keys. It's gonna give you three things: the endpoint key, the key itself, and then the secret key. As you guys can tell, the secret key is the longest one. It actually runs off the text box. So be very careful when copy and pasting this. All right, so once you got into the account, you're gonna use the three keys. What I like to do is just highlight over them and just make sure I go all the way down. And if you go too down, you're gonna actually copy too much. So just make sure you end it there. It's gonna highlight yellow. Control C or copy. There you go. And then you're gonna go back to Claude. Wonderful. So in Claude, make sure you're in your code panel. There's three panels, as I mentioned before. You have chat, co-work, and code. Make sure you're in code. Now, the next step is you're gonna hit max here. You wanna make sure you're always in the smartest version of Claude. I don't care what anybody says. I'm using that. I always forget to set it. So I'm gonna put max so everybody knows. Go max. All right, I know these are easier prompts. Doesn't need a lot of tokens, but anyway, I always forget to set it to max. I want it to be as smart as possible. So let's use it. Let's make it as smart as possible. All right, so once you rename that folder, you're gonna see this here, which is gonna be asking you your path, which is your computer name, whichever that is, and then the documents, and then the actual folder that you're gonna be given Claude access to, which is trust this workspace. It's actually asking you for authentication here. It's actually gonna ask you to read the security guide. Please make sure you read that. And then trust workspace. All right, so I just gave Claude my soul. Wonderful. It has access to my desktop, and it now will have access to Alpaca. How do I do that, right? Like that's next. How do we connect Alpaca? Now that you guys watched my simple API video, you guys have to understand what that is, right? We're gonna go right into Alpaca by giving it a parameter of API keys. Those API keys are found in this interface. Like I mentioned, you're gonna go home and you're gonna go to the drop down here. And as you guys can see, I'm just gonna regenerate them.
You can regenerate APIs as many times as possible, but don't forget to update Claude.
And then we're gonna go back into Claude. Wonderful. We're gonna paste that in there. And be very cautious with the last one. As I mentioned, it goes off the text boxes. Don't forget. You're gonna prompt this next. Claude, I just provided my Alpaca trading and I need you to test my first connection and also make a purchase with this prompt. I want you to buy Take-Two, and I want you to buy exactly 1 share of Take-Two at the moment in my account. Please show me the results and be extremely detailed on what you're actually performing. All right, so I just told Claude, hey, let's connect this, let's test it, let's purchase a trade. So this is your first automated trade, guys. This is how you do it. You do it through API keys. That's how you talk to Alpaca. Claude is gonna talk to Alpaca. It's gonna say, hello, Alpaca. I'm using my API keys to go to this account. And the way we're gonna test that is by looking at the buying power and the cash really quick. Let's prompt. You're gonna select send. And let's see what happens here, guys. All right, so I'll walk you through this step by step. First step is the connection, right? So it's actually placing the order. Whenever you do this the first time, it's gonna ask you, how many times would you want to allow this? You either want this always or once. I'm always gonna allow it. This is just a paper account, guys. This is not real money. So I'm not scared for it to go crazy on it. It's probably gonna reach 0 if it goes crazy. All right, so what is Take-Two? If you guys play any video games, Take-Two is actually the company that developed GTA 6, right? Sorry, the next Grand Theft Auto 6, for those of you guys that don't play video games. That's the developers. So I just use that as a quick example. This is the actual acronym in the stock market of what they are calling themselves, TTWO. And then it's actually gonna ask again, market clock status, always allow. This is just telling it, hey, you're giving me live market, timeframes. Allow Claude to run fetch latest quote for Take-Two Interactive. This is actually giving it the latest prices and just metadata on TTWO, which is Take-Two Interactive, right? I'm always gonna allow that. So this is great. We're actually getting always allow. There is a 4th step. So it looks like it's actually asking you for a 4th verification step, which is gonna be to fetch the order, always allow. So it's giving you a full breakdown, step-by-step analysis, passed, which is great. It looks like it connected with the APIs we provided it. I have $777 and the market is currently closed. Obviously it's Monday at 2 a.m. Eastern time. It opens at 9:30 Eastern time. Just please be very cautious of that. For those of you guys that just started trading, have no actual activity with trading, the market opens from 9:30 to 4 p.m. every day. So that is the way the market works. Take-Two Interactive, it looks like was 223, and it looks like we just want 1 share. So as you can tell, the order was placed successful. And what happens next? It looks like obviously when the market opens, we're going to see if the price changes or if it fluctuates, but we're going to buy it, and the paper trail account is going to reflect that. But let's take a look at Alpaca now, see if it actually did it. Yes, it did. As you guys can see live, I have $564.64. I'm so happy. This is the first time we got Claude to actually interact and trade in our account. And as you guys can tell, look at the dashboard, it's there. And if we just do this really quick, we're still investing the same amount of money. We haven't lost or gone up and down because the market is closed. So, but if we go down here, we can see that there's some recent orders and it was accepted. So we actually have the buying power, and it looks like we do have Take-Two, which I'm going to show you guys really quick how much it's worth. Take-Two Interactive Software is $214 at the moment. It looks like 0.23%. And yeah, it looks great. I mean, this is wonderful. It looks like we have our first trade and our balance went down. So that means it actually is, it's actually, taking orders and working interactively with Alpaca. Wonderful, guys. I'm going to stop the video here. If you guys have any questions at this point, please drop them in the comments. If you guys have the willpower to follow the next one, please stay tuned.
time was sweet, but now it's done. I'll check.
Goodbye.